there are a number of commissioners. And check, virtually all presidents have had the opportunity to appoint a commissioner. This is the first time we are seeing this brouhaha, where people of manifest dent, who are aligned openly with the ruling party. It's never happened. So, look, this is one of the sordid legacies that President Akufo-Addo is going to leave. Very, very embarrassing. And when you hear civil society, look, I've been reading the statement that Kodio issued. And look, it really saddens my heart. It's like everybody has seen that as for this president, he's impervious to advice. He is like, you know, it's a basket case. Let's leave him there. Listen to what they say. We are painfully aware. This is Reverend Dr. Degbe speaking. We are painfully aware that voluntary and constitutionally grounded revocation of this unfortunate and democratically problematic EC appointment by the president is extremely unlikely. Can you believe that? It's extremely unlikely. However, nothing stops the affected appointees, namely Dr. Peter Piahine and Hajia Salima Ahmed Tijani, from voluntarily and honorably resigning from membership of the EC. Unquote. I mean, can you believe that? That this is where we have reached. And we all know the credibility of Kodio. I mean, how they have helped observe elections. They have been involved in the pre-preparations, during, post-observer reports, and all of that. It's a giant body. They have funded heavily. They are in every constituency. For this respected body to now say, oh, as for our president, we know that he's become impervious to advice. We know he won't listen to us. Because really, it's not only Professor Jampo, many civil society organizations, CDD, everybody. And you see, I was reading the recent Afro Barometer. You know that the Electoral Commission is one of the least trusted institutions in Ghana. Only 10%. That is worrying. You can imagine after this appointment, if the Afro Barometer is conducted again, what the percentage will be.
I think that's the details
one of the least trusted.
Of the round 9 Afro Barometer survey
only
conducted
10%.
By the CDD.
Can you believe that? Only 10%.
Indeed.
Of Ghanaians have any trust in that body. So as I conclude, I think that moving forward, you see, I can appreciate Professor Jampo's point about, you know, the Ghanaian constitution is even more voluminous than the American one. He even could have added the fact that in the UK, there is even no written constitution at all, and all of that. But you see, I have come to a juncture where I now see that over time, even though the framers of our constitution were well-intentioned, they expected that there will be high integrity in public office. Leaders will respect themselves, respect the people, will be honest, will be sincere. A few years ago, you say those who count matter. You are not going to appoint anybody who is politically tainted. Now you are saying those, less than 4 years, you are saying that those who count don't matter. I am now at a juncture where I say that, look, I support those making calls for constitutional reform. And we have to spell out, like the Kenyans have done. You know, if you go to Kenya now, after 2011, they have specified, after they had all these skirmishes, the violence and all of that, they killed themselves, all the bloodshed. They decided, they know that those who count matter, like everybody knows, every Democrat knows, every political activist knows. They have decided that you can't be a political party member and serve on the Electoral Commission. It's spelled out clearly in the law, in the new Kenyan law. They have also said that even after the president appoints, you must be subjected to parliamentary vetting, scrutiny, and approval. And then they now leave even the chairperson for them to decide. So as peers, the 7 of you, when you are appointed, you meet and decide who should be the head, who should be the commissioner. It has been taken away from the hands of the president. We may want to start looking at some of those best practices. and amend, because you see, I have come to the realization, it's just like ministerial appointees.
Right.
There is no cap, so we are abusing it. We got all the way to 126 presidential staffers. There is no cap in the law. So now we are 1,048 if you add the public servants. So I am clear in my mind that, look, because of presidents like Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, let us spell out everything clearly, expressly, explicitly, and bar them from doing some of these horrendous. Look, what the president has done, he's caused such a mortal damage to the democracy of our country. It's condemnable. The president must bow his head in shame.